Ian, not the night you wanted. What was your assessment of that game?
Probably the most bizarre thing I've seen for quite a while. I thought that the decisions the referee started the game with, first 5, were the biggest problem. He gave himself no leeway, you know. He blew up for everything and it didn't look like there was anything. And then that led to the first booking, which I've looked at. My friends from Sky showed me. Did he drop it? Yes. Without a shadow of a doubt. Did anyone touch him? No. And my player was running back towards his own goal. The referee sort of cut across his path and he actually went, he dropped it, ref. And he already had his card coming out of his back pocket he said it was in an aggressive manner, which is the new rules. And I'm sorry, it wasn't. So I think he's made a mistake. My player then, Perchy, made a mistake with his second challenge. You know, on a really wet, skiddy, slippery night, he's decided, like he does, to go and tackle someone. Their fella just got there and he caught him. So when you analyse it, my player shouldn't have done the second one. But I'm sorry, the first one was ridiculous.
For those who didn't see the first one quite as clearly as you have, what actually happened?
The goalkeeper, and we've seen him do it a couple of times, where he's so keen to catch it and then throw it because he's seen somebody, he actually took his eye off it. And it popped out of his hands and it dropped to his feet, and one of my players just got there as it on the half volley. So no one fouled him, no one tripped him, no one touched him, he just dropped it. And you can actually see it where he's going like that and he's looked over there before he's actually caught it. And that ain't the first time I've seen him do that. We actually spoke about it, get it under the bar, he might try that, and we felt we had a chance then because we had a lot of bodies in the box. So Perchy running back, senior pro, wanted to tell the ref, and he actually didn't swear at all. Now if he'd sworn, I could understand the yellow card, but he didn't. So it was given for the new fangled, don't run at a referee in an aggressive manner. It looked like it might be, but what he actually said was, on his way back, ref, he dropped it. So I think that's a mistake. My player then made a mistake. He shouldn't have gone in for that second tackle. He did catch him. They were shouting that that's a straight red. I didn't think so. But we're down to 10 men. And funny enough, we played better with 10 men at the start of the second half than we did with 11. Because we got to commit to what I want. First 15, 18 minutes, that ain't what I want from our restarts. And I'm going to show the lads tomorrow when we're in. I'm going to talk to them about it, and I'm going to show them some top teams I've seen all around the world and show them what they do from goal kicks. And from a big wide split, you can do anything you like, particularly when you've got lovely little fancy damn footballers in there that we've got a load of. So I want to spread out. I want to play through and pass to them, and I want it from our goal kicks, not squeeze over and drop it. That makes it a fight. We're never going to win a fight with that team I picked, are we? Not in a million years. So I have to talk to them about that or show them that, and I want to commit to that. And I want them to commit to it. Start the second half, we did. We passed it, we moved. Unfortunately, we let a goal in, which knocks the stuffing out of everybody here. Far too easy, far too much. And I think that's what's been happening over the last few months. And then the second one went in, which was a brilliant goal. And then all of a sudden, we get one and wow, it's different atmosphere everywhere. Don't understand. We need that atmosphere the whole time.
In terms of positives, you must be pleased with that last bit, just as it looked like the game was over. Your team came back and could have got a draw in the end.
Listen, that's football these days, because people are sort of almost waiting around for someone to get the sack. And they're all like, oh God, hang on, we're behind here, and all of that sort of nonsense. Just, football's changing all the time, but when you send it forward like we did, we almost cost ourselves 3 goals again. This is a numbers game. If you got 2 up front and you send it long, we left Lynchy up there, that's great, but you need about 3 or 4 behind it, right? We put 6 up, and when they headed it down, they could break on us. Last thing in the world is where's your net? Put it in their court. There's the net. Get ready. When it drops, we'll get a second chance, and I think we could have got back in it. We almost did, but the atmosphere changed, everything happened. We needed our goalie to make absolutely out of this world saves. That ain't going to happen, is it? That ain't going to happen every day. We're going to let 4, 5, 6 in if we do that. So it's only a numbers game of what we do. It's a massive numbers game of them seeing what I want. And then hopefully we'll commit to it. And I'll pick the team that commits to it and our fans will like it. But we have to commit to what you do. Life is about committing yourself to believe in something, and that's what you're going to do. I've looked at everybody we've got, and I'm going to play a couple of people in those little wonderful little roles to try and stretch the game and then get us to pass and move it, and that's what I want to do. When we do it, we look so exciting. They don't know it well enough, they don't see that well enough, but I know what I'm going to do and I'm going to commit to it. So that's, and I want our fans to commit to that. Right? I don't want to hear what happened to Carl Henry. That upsets me more than anything. I made a substitution. Sandro was never going to last. I had to protect him on 60 minutes with 10 men. It's going to kill him. He ain't ready yet, but he's fantastic. So I chose to put an experienced one on and he got booed. Please don't do that to my players. You ain't seen him play for me yet. You ain't seen what I'm going to try and help him and teach him and get him to do. Please don't do that. Honestly, I don't like that. Okay, I don't like that. I don't think that's right. Yeah, you pay your money, you can say what you like, but I'm here to encourage people. I don't like that. Please don't do that to my players. I think they're yours as well, aren't they? Might not be your favourite, but please don't do that to my players. I think I've got every right to say that. You pay your money, you can do what you like, but please, I don't want to hear that. That ain't right.
How would you assess the first 3 games?
Well, I know what I want to do with them. We got far too many number 10s. Right? We got far too many of them. So I got to play in a way that gets at least 2 of them on the pitch. So I'm going to try and commit to that. And what we got to do is be brave, and we got to split out, and then we can actually try and get it and pass and play through people. Because they can't track back, they can't win tackles, they can't do that. And I want to see them play and shine in a way that I think it will suit nearly all of them. So, and that's what I'm going to try and do. I don't care about the score at the minute. I liked certain things we did. I didn't like certain things we did. I can correct it, I can keep going, and I'm going to be committed to a way of playing that I feel all the top teams in the world do. I haven't seen one team all run over one side, smack it in there as it drops. I haven't seen one top team in the world do that. So what do we want to be? We want to be a team that almost stayed up in the Premier League with the worst budget ever. My boys committed to it, and I want to do it again. It's going to take a lot of work and a lot of patience and a lot of trust and a lot of love and a lot of togetherness and a lot of singing. Where was it? I'm going to wait till we score. The bubble ain't burst for me. It's never going to burst. I'm fully committed. And I hope everybody else is. We're going to get disappointments along the way. We always do. Nothing's ever easy here, is it? Crikey. Mikey. But, Perchy, take responsibility. Shouldn't have dived in the second time. Looked at the first thing. That's not his fault. Ref, I think you got that slightly wrong. Have a look at it, will you? Yes, he will. Okay. I didn't shout him. I didn't scream at him. I kept concentrating. Trying to get Sander up to speed. Trying to work things out. Got lots of other players I can't use yet. Ariel. You know, Robbo, should have brought him off. He got injured again in the last 10 minutes. But we'd about to go down to 9 men then. And he stayed on, he ran through the course. Someone was arguing him, and he was arguing with someone down in the bottom corner. I told him not to do that, because in a minute you'll get a cross in or you'll get a shot in and they'll be cheering you, so just concentrate. Don't help though, does it? Hey? But I got to get them to totally concentrate, bomb-proof, fireproof. Here we go. Let's keep doing it. What's the gaffer said? Oh, do we believe in that? Oh, right. Let's go then. and then I can get all them beautiful little footballers in the team, and we might actually enjoy ourselves. We might start winning. We might start passing it around. Might actually look a top flight team. But to get there, we got to do that. None of them do what I saw us do sometimes. That's all.
You gave Sandro his first start at the club in the league for nearly a year. That suggests he's got a future at the club now.
If I've lost 2 out of 3 games, does that suggest that I've got a future at the club? It's a real strange thing to say, young man. He hasn't put a foot wrong for me. I really like him. He didn't feel any love. He didn't feel any love. And my lad said, I'll do your suicides. Right? Which is coming from the film that I showed him, and I'm having him all day long. And if I want to pass it, he's already ever in the wrong place. I just got to try and catch him up to speed. And he can't do more than 60 minutes at that level, at that time, when we're down to 10 men. So, you know, why boo me putting on the most senior bloke I got there instead of it? You ain't seen what I've tried and asked Carl to do. Do you know what I mean? I just don't understand, but there you go. I can't deal with what was happening up to now, because today is a brand new day to a wise man. And when I wake up tomorrow, I can't wait to get working with him again. And I got some more evidence to show him. Why did you do that in the first 15? I didn't know if you saw me. I was going crazy. Full sprint. Where are we? Then it goes. Then you get up. And if not, let's play. We missed 15 to 18 minutes to move them around. Don't understand. That's their interpretation of it. If we split, we can still go long. But when it drops, we might get that. We created space. Have a look at it yourself. You watch any team, top flight team, do they all squeeze over one side, the goalie's waiting as the back four's running up and then just boot it, do they? Or do they go boom, 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 bang? They do it. Long balls, of course they do, but the split is what's important. And I got to prove that to them so they'll be committed. And they're going to have to commit at home in front of a crowd that, ooh, a little bit. And I don't want that. I want us buzzing. Toughest division in the world this is. Yeah? What's our expectation? I want to make some of these boys QPR legends. That's what I want to do. We've got wonderful skill. I don't care where they come from. Let's help them. And I'm going to try and show them what I've learned. I didn't know it before. I know it now, and I'm going to commit to that for as long as I can. And all I ask is, am I right there? Should one of my players be booed before he's even done anything for me? Please don't come here with preconceived ideas. Don't do that. Give us a chance. That's all I'm asking. And you could argue, oh, well, what's he doing? Well, I did this with Paul Furlong all those years ago. He got 1 in 3 for us the rest of his career once he saw me stand up for it. Might not have been all our lads. Might have been some Wolves. Because the boys played over 450 times. But please, let's have a bit of respect. Or I'll leave Sandro on for the rest of the game and he probably won't be able to walk tomorrow. What do you want me to do? Can't play aerial because he's not there. Jordan Cousins needs to believe in himself a little bit more. He looks a bit, but I love him. I've seen him play brilliantly. Right, so come on. Let's have a think. That ain't the result we want, but lots of it was what I want and I need to get going. I need the French boys to run like hell. Too many times they're stood about. Yeah? And I need Connor to stay up front. So it was out of him or Porter. But I need Connor to stay up front, centre forward. Anyway.
Okay.
Is that fair enough?
We're fair. Thanks a lot.